Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to have an interesting topic about meditation. Now this was a technique used by both the Jedi and the Sith, but they were actually used in different ways and for different purposes. So we're going to break it down and explain all the details that we know in canon and in legends a little bit. So to get started, the Jedi used meditation as a way to control their emotions, to seek direction and learn new things through the Force. Now, they would also connect with other beings, even across the galaxy. But in order to do so, they had to open themselves up to the Force. They had to, in a sense, let their guard down so as to be able to let the Force take over. Now, in the show The Mandalorian, we get an example of how this works. When Grogu was on the Seeing Stone and he started to meditate, the Force was able to connect him to other Jedi that would have a strong connection to the Force or that were meditating at that time as well. And so because of this, all Jedi were trained to be ready to listen to what the Force had to say to them. Qui-Gon Jinn said once that the Force speaks to them constantly. And Yoda also said once that in order to listen to what the Force had to say, they had to quiet their minds. Now, Sith meditation was very different. They meditated only to focus on gaining more power and strength by focusing on emotions such as anger and fear. The Sith were most of the time, if not all the time, too proud and selfish to open themselves up to the Force. Too proud to seek direction and too scared of letting their guard down so that the Force would take over. They were many times driven by the fear of losing their power, of somebody else controlling them. So in a sense, the Sith would view the Force as a tool to use however they wanted to, while the Jedi viewed the Force as an ally they could learn from and work with. So technically speaking then, if any of the Sith had used the kind of meditation that the Jedi used, they would have been able to connect with any Jedi across the galaxy. We can think of Order 66. After it took place, they were still hunting down Jedi. Now, if they had employed these meditation techniques that the Jedi did, they would have been able to find all of them. But since they were too focused on themselves and their emotions and their selfish search for power, they could never actually employ these meditation techniques, therefore making it impossible for them to find the remaining Jedi. Now, this is consistent in both canon and legends. For example, in Legends we get a glimpse as to how it works in the Revan book, which, by the way, if you haven't read it, we love this book and we highly recommend it. A Sith in this story is in search for power and actually sees how many Sith fail because they do not rely on the Force properly, and actually gets to know a lot from Revan about meditation and how to gain strength and power through it. Another example of this is in the Ahsoka novel. This is another good book and personally one of my favorite books. And in this book we see Ahsoka in her struggle for survival after Order 66 and how meditation helped her and helped her to help others to survive. So there you have it. Yes, the Jedi and the Sith both meditated and used the Force, but they did so in many different ways, preventing them from achieving certain things through the Force and also helping them to achieve certain strengths by using the Force. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And also, if you would like for us to make more videos about different novels, both legends and or canon, please feel free to let us know. And we'd be happy to make more videos based on the Star Wars novels we've read. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.